Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Man, we are back at it. We are live, you know what I'm saying, for the next 30 minutes and the next 30 minutes only. And man, we just got a few topics, man. I didn't have that many topics today, but we do got a few topics, man. Afroman, aka known as Because I Got High, Because I Got High, Because I Got High. Da, 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 da. Man, he won a case, man. Against the police that raided his home. Um, Mr. Afroman made a song about some of these policemen that raided his home, and they sued him, you know what I mean, for their likeness, and unfortunately, they came up short, and Mr. Afroman won his case. Essentially, man, he won his case, and he thanked America for the win. He said he didn't win, but he said that America won. Basically, his home got. Oh, hold on, real quick, y'all. Let me just start this thing over right here, real quick. Change that camera system because that thing crazy. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get back on that. And I know why, because I got out, because I got out, because I got out. Da, 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 da. All right, y'all. So let's start the show back over. Back over, DJ. Did I put everything in and make sure that the live is working? First of all, make sure that everything's set because I might be moving. Yeah, that's set. And let me check the other live real quick just to make sure that's set. Okay, yeah, it's set. All right, cool. Now we're live. All righty. I can get up out of that. All right, yeah, let me get up out of some of these tabs. So, man, yeah, man, Mr. Afroman himself, man. First of all, let me start the show back over because I was looking at some stuff. I keep hitting the wrong button. Oh, I don't know why I'm hitting the wrong button because I'm on the wrong thing. All right, here we go. Let's start the show back over. Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Man, those of y'all that are just now tuning in, make sure y'all smash that like button. Yo, what up, guy says hi. Make sure you hit that like button, my guy. Yo, listen, Mr. Afroman himself wins a case, a defamation case against the police department, the Ohio sheriff's deputies, who was essentially suing him for defamation, man. He won the big case today, March of 2026. But what happened was Mr. Afroman himself, the what up with it, Edit Pods. What's up, man? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel, man. Well, man, we're gonna be talking about a little bit of boxing tonight. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of news on Mr. Afroman himself, who just won a case against the Ohio Sheriff's Department. Basically, man, just to sum it up for you guys, the deputies sued him over his viral music videos like Lemon Pound Cake, that he used his real footage from police incident from back in 2022 from a police raid on his home. The jury verdict ruled him 100% in Mr. Afroman's favor on all counts, including defamation claims. He does not owe any damages to any of the officers in the case. But here's what the case was about. In 2022, the police raided his house over drugs and kidnapping suspicious, but found nothing. Afroman was furious. Afroman later used his security footage in some of his music videos mocking the raid because he was furious, right? They he alleged that they messed up his door, they messed up his gate, they ate his pound cake, and he alleged that they stole money from them. And so in return, Mr. Afroman himself, what's up? C Motion 1998 DT in the building. What it do, man? We talking about this Afroman situation right now, and we got a little bit of boxing topics that's going to go down as well. But right now, man, we in this Afroman situation, man. He won his case, man, and man, this is the case actually went in his favor. They was actually suing him for $4 million in damages that they said that Mr. Afroman himself had acquired or done to him, man. Mr. Afroman himself said that he had the right to do this because they broke into his house. Had they not broke into his house, messed up his gate, pointed a AR-15 at his children or at him, he said none of this would have actually happened or took place. So basically what it is, man, he argued that he used his free speech to argue his case. And in court, he said the whole situation wouldn't happen because of the wrongful raid, not him. Courtroom report says that one deputy even got emotional during the testimony. Afroman showed up with his signature style, including his American flag suit, and stayed defiant. But what matters in this case is that he's seen as a major, like by him winning this case, he's been seen as a major free speech victory for the artist. The case also brought attention to the police accountabilities and wrongful raids. Afroman turned a bad situation basically into a viral content, and they sued him for defamation, and he ended up winning. So they said that he was running drugs, and they said that he was essentially kidnapping. But when they raided him, they found nothing. Those of y'all that don't know who Mr. Afroman is, Mr. Afroman himself is because I got high, because I got high, because I got high. Da, 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 da. I was going to go to school, but I got high. That's who Mr. Afroman is. I ain't even gonna lie. I kind of listened to one of his songs, The Pound Cake. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was funny. It was funny. I even watched some of the videos. It was pretty funny, man. But yeah, man, that's just on the Afroman topic, man. We do have a little bit of boxing talk that we're gonna talk about, man. Like I said, I'm only gonna be on here for about 30 minutes tonight, y'all. So right now we had 8 minutes. So those of y'all that are watching, make sure y'all smash that like button so y'all know when we're going to go live. Typically I go live longer than that, about an hour, sometimes 2 hours, but it is kind of late, and I'm just trying to make my promise that I'm going to be more active on the channel, man. Yesterday I told y'all I was going to take off, but today I'm back, I'm active, and I'm live after doing a whole bunch of ripping and running. I'm not even gonna lie. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'm gonna try to come on, but it is the last day of spring break. I gotta spend some time with my little one, but I am planning on coming on. But anyway, in other news, but I just want to chop it up with y'all about the police raid. What happened with Mr. Afroman, because man, you know, they raided his crib and then they didn't find nothing, you know what I'm saying? And they cut his cameras. So, you know, they cut his cameras, they broke his gate, they broke his door, and basically Afroman asked them, yo, y'all gonna help me fix this? He alleged that one of the officers looked at him and said, we don't do this. You know what I mean? So yeah, that whole situation with Mr. Afroman was kind of fun. I would play some of the clips, but the only thing is I don't want to get copyrighted. So yeah, so y'all can just go back and do some research on that. We're gonna move on to another topic. We're gonna move on to this boxing topic. So, man, I am hearing some news, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure I sent this to the channel first of all. This picture, I don't know if I sent it to the channel. You know what? I'm not even gonna go act like I'm gonna look for. I'm about to just send this to the channel. I've been hearing some news that we might not be getting Gervonta Davis versus Esau Pitbull Cruz. What I'm hearing is we might be getting Gervonta Tank Davis around June the 10th weekend. But it's going to be going against Gervonta Davis going up against Lamont Roach is what I'm hearing. So if the rumors is true, that's still a good match. You know what I mean? I feel like Esau Pitbull Cruz, you know, he kind of stuck with Gervonta Davis on a 2-week notice. So imagine what he'll do with a full count. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm getting at? So I'm hearing that we might end up getting that Lamont Roach situation. Yo, I seen Lamont Roach. I'm gonna have to go screen share and pull up his profile. The one thing I can say about Gervonta Davis is when he fights people, he turns them into superstars. I seen Lamont Roach post that he's now getting known in every city that he goes to, and it feels good. But bro, you really got to thank Gervonta Davis. You got to thank him, bro. You got to thank him. You got to give Tank his credit. So we might not be getting this right here, y'all. So this was the official rematch that we originally heard about. Was Tank allegedly going up against Esau Pitbull Cruz. But now they're saying that, well, rumors is going around that we might not be getting that match after all, ladies and gentlemen. Rumor is that we might be getting a whole different matchup. And that matchup is essentially going to be him versus Lamont Roach, apparently, for a June 10th weekend. And I'm trying to find the picture. I'm on my MacBook now. So y'all know MacBook like really, really small. All right, here it is right here. All right, so this is what it's alleging. It says Tank Davis is reportedly telling PBC executives he wants the Lamont Roach rematch instead of the Pitbull rematch. PBC is targeting June the 10th weekend, June the 20th for the fight debate. I'm sorry, let me restart that over, y'all. All right, here it is. It says Tank Davis is reportedly telling PBC executives he wants the Lamont Roach rematch instead of the Pitbull rematch. PBC is targeting June 10th weekend, June the 20th, for the fight date, and Devin Haney versus Rolly Ramiro. It's also been discussed on the undercard. But that doesn't make sense because so that report might not be as real and accurate as I thought. Because from what Bill Haney was telling us is that Lamont Roach and what Bill Haney was telling us was Devin Haney and Rolly might be set for June the 30th. But damn, that might make sense if Devin Haney and Rolly can be on Tank undercard, because May the 30th, June is just the next following month. That's just 2 weeks afterwards. So that might be possible now that I think about it. Yo, would we ever think that Devin Haney would be on the undercard for Gervonta Davis? That's crazy. So I mean, that's actually good news if that was to take place. You know what I mean? Maybe PBC don't have that many dates, but it would be nice if PBC did the May the 30th date and then turned around and did the Gervonta Davis date. You know what I mean? It'll give PBC back its PBC is back on the map. PBC is back on the map. You know what I mean? Also, I mean, that's just what is being reported so far, man. That's just what is being reported so far, man. Those of y'all that are still with us, make sure y'all smashing that like button. Shout out to my boy DT says, what it is, what it do. My boy DT out there grinding, getting that money out there. That's your money out there, man. Shout out to that boy DT, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Or do you know? But yeah, though, man. Listen, guys. Top Rank is now officially signed the deal with Dazn. Top Rank has now officially signed the deal with Dazn. So that's good for boxing. My boy say, how many times has Tank disappointed people talking about fights that never happened? Damn, shout out to that boy DT. My boy say, how many times have Tank talked about a fight so many times and it never happened? Damn. Do y'all think Tank scared? Do you think his heart beating? Nah, I don't think his heart beating. I just think Tank just be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? His mind just be everywhere. But he say he go get him. You know what I mean? I mean, only person, you know what I can truly say about Devin Haney and Bill Haney? Y'all probably like, damn, here he go again with Devin Haney and Bill Haney. But one thing we can truly say about Devin Haney and Bill Haney is that they got a list. And so far, Devin and Bill list is way more realistic than any of your other fighters, because he's actually fighting people names that is on this quote unquote list. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. DT say he not scared, he a clown. Damn. Damn. You fighting words. My boy say he not scared, he's a clown. Damn. My boy say he ain't scared, he's a clown. Those y'all that's watching us on Twitter, man, don't be afraid to hit that like button, man. Hit that follow button. I'm tired of telling people on Twitter to hit that follow button. Y'all better hit that follow button on Twitter, man, for sure. But yeah, though, man. But Top Rank is on Dazn now, man, which is really, really good. You know what I'm saying? So that's less of the excuses to getting some of these deals made. I came across, you know what? Oh, yeah, I came across this video. And you know what? Let me, because you know, I don't want y'all clowning me. I want to get this video. I want to get this. Well, I'll talk about that tomorrow. I want to talk about this too tonight. I want to talk about this one too tonight. So let me get this one on the channel. And then I said I was only going to be on here for 30 minutes, man. God damn. If you know what, if I don't get to them, that's cool. We got about 10 more. We got a couple more minutes. But I want to talk about this one real quick. First of all, what I just talked, I was just talking about Top Rank, right? So let me get this Top Rank on first. So for the Top Rank, they did just sign with Dazn, which is good. Shout out to my boy DT who gave me a list of their fighters and things. But here's who's still signed with the Top Rank brand. You know what I mean? You got people like Abdullah Mason, got
Lanathan at iCloud.com. Lanathan.
Sorry about that, y'all. I need to connect I had the show phone connected, but that wasn't a member. That was some more people. All right. But yeah, we got Dazn who signed with Dazn. We got Keyshawn, Abdullah Mason. We got Carrington. We got Brian Norman Jr., who is still signed with them. So Top Rank still got some good names that they can bring to the Dazn. They still can bring to Dazn when it's time for them to fight. So they still got some good names. You know what I mean? They still got some good heavy hitters, some good names. They got Keyshawn Davis, which is still good, who's still out. And speaking of Keyshawn Davis, that's why I said that. They got Keyshawn Davis, who is like, I would say, like one of their main new guys. Adula Mason is a good fighter as well, but I would say Keyshawn Davis is really out here putting his notoriety, and so is Adula Mason. But I would say, like, more so now is like Keyshawn Davis is really out here pushing the Keyshawn Davis brand, man. I think he got like a DB3 fight coming up as well. So that's gonna be something interesting as well. Shout out to C Fluid in the building. C Fluid says, I'm gonna give me 1 second, C Fluid. I'm gonna get to your comment. I'm trying to pull up this what I was trying to pull up. Oh, this thing with Keyshawn Davis and Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney. I just sent it, but here it is right here. This is what I'm trying to get to. Oh yeah, NUA. Shout out to my boy DT. All right, hold on. Let me get to these comments real quick, and then I'm gonna go pull that up. My boy DT, he's a member. He got to go first. NUA is still the biggest star. My boy DT is just sold on NUA, bro. Sold on it. He sold on NUA. My boy C Fluid is in the building. It says, "What's up, sir? Always bring top-notch content." Shout out to that boy C Fluid in the building. We appreciate that, C Fluid, man. Keep coming back, my guy. We appreciate you. Keep coming back to the channel, man. All right, so moving along, we got this right here, right? So I really got to see. We got to ask ourselves, right? When these fighters are calling out each other, are they calling each other out for clout, or are they really calling each other out, right? And in this instance, Devin Haney believes that Keyshawn Davis is just calling him out for clout. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Here it is right here, right? So it's been reported on X. It says, yesterday, Keyshawn Davis explained why Devin Haney against Rolly Romero is a 50-50 fight. Remember that. He says that Keyshawn explains why Devin Haney and Rolly Romero is a 50-50 fight. I have Haney Romero a 50-50 fight. I've talked to Rolly on the phone. I know how serious he is. But then Devin Haney comes back with the rebuttal and says, LOL, dude, a fraud. Fake calling me out, but talking on the phone to Rolly. So he know for a fact that me and Rolly are in negotiations. Admitted once he was calling me out for clout. He just running around for play. Damn. Keyshawn, what are we doing, sir? Are you truly running around for clout, saying that you want to fight these guys? Devin Haney says he admitted that once calling me out for clout. He just running the same play. Damn. We got to talk about this, Keyshawn. So, chat, what do y'all think about that situation? Do you think Keyshawn is calling him out for clout, or do you think Keyshawn really wants to get in the ring and give Devin Haney the business? You know what? Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney would truly be a 50-50 fight. You know, Keyshawn Davis is hinting that he's going to be back in the ring sooner than later. And I'm guaranteeing you that we might not see Keyshawn on too many more of these Ring Magazine cards. Now that Dazn has a home, they're going to be pushing Keyshawn to that top guy of Top Rank. You know what I mean? They're going to be pushing him to be that top guy of Top Rank. So man, we got to see where this is going to be going. I really do feel like if Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis fight, I really do truly from my heart believe that this is and will be a true 50-50 fight. I really do believe that this right here can be a true 50-50 fight. Keyshawn Davis is a dog. Devin Haney is a dog. But Keyshawn Davis is really stopping Ish. And Devin Haney he's just a phenomenal fighter in the ring. And he just dropped Brian Norman coming off one of his biggest wins. And he's at a higher weight, so he's not weight draining his body as much. His body is at a true 147 pound. So I really do feel like Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney fight. And I'm just gonna go pop some popcorn that night and just take this in, because I feel like this gonna be a good fight if they ended up truly fighting. You know what I mean? But Keyshawn is everywhere. He and Ryan Garcia face. One moment we seeing them face off, and then the next moment we seeing him talk about Devin Haney. So he got to pick a fighter and stick with it, man. He got to. I'm just saying. But anyway, so man, Gervonta Davis might not be fighting Eastside Pitbull Cruz. They seem to be coming at him versus Lamont Roach one more time. And they're saying that it's going to be targeting the June the 20th fight. And somewhat they're saying that they're possibly going to make this a double header with Devin and Rolly on the undercard. So, I mean, that's just to see. We just got to see what's going to happen with that one. But that is quite interesting if they actually put Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney on a real undercard. Man, could you imagine that? That would be crazy, right? Devin Haney and Gervonta on the same card. Then if they both win, then they may well go ahead and get it on. Because the more Gervonta, I really do feel like the more Gervonta put it off, the more Devin Haney is just going to become stronger and stronger and dominant. And shoot, man, it's going to be harder for him to beat him. It's going to be more Devin growing into his man body. No Diddy. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? So, got to see what happens, man. But I don't think we'll ever get Gervonta Davis going up against a Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, none of those guys, no time soon. But again, the more it's put off, the more these individuals are going to grow into their truly grown man bodies and be fully developed, while Tank is still, trying to get an inch or two, trying to grow an inch or two. And that's no shot. Real talk. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because he always talk about how short he is. So there's no shot. Real talk. But anyway, though, guys, I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. That's just all what I have for tonight. I know it was a short show tonight. It's late. And, man, I just wanted to come on and pop it with y'all just for a little bit and talk about the Afroman situation. And, man, I'll try to come back with y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Hey guys, that part of the segment was called Subscriber Questions, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to press the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to press the like button so everybody can participate in that, right? Press the like button, please. That helps the channel grow, okay? And listen, don't forget to press that subscribe button. Great show. Thank you, guys. It's your boy LD, and you tuning into Likeable Dialogue. Press that subscribe button and stay tuned for more on Likeable Dialogue. Shout out to my boy DT, man. I seen your comment come through. My boy DT says, how short is Pitbull? Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like 5'7", right? And you see the picture right here in the background, right? Of Pitbull Cruz, right? So hold on, let me I don't know how to do it. Oh, maybe I can get a full screen like that. Maybe if you zoom in, you can see the picture right here with Pitbull Cruz. Bro, Pitbull Cruz has got to be like 4'7". Like, I literally, like, bro, I'm short. I'm about 5'7". If you see the picture right there, Eastside Pitbull Cruz, when I saw him in real life, bro, Pitbull Cruz is a short guy, man. Like, I was able to actually look down on somebody for once. You know what I'm saying? So Eastside Pitbull Cruz is a perfect fight for him. But what I'm referring to is Gervonta Davis is always talking about his height. He's always saying he wish he was taller, or wish he was a little longer. But he always stopping guys though, so that doesn't matter. Like, he's a dog when it comes. But I'm just saying, like, he always talking about his height. But I'm saying the more Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis don't fight, the more Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis don't fight, the more, like, Tank don't fight some of these bigger guys that are bigger than him right now, they're going to continue to grow into their man bodies, bro. Like, they're still growing. They young. They still like in their 20s. You know what I'm saying? And they still stretching and working out, and they're gonna be growing into their bodies and stuff, bro. And so, like, the more it's put off would be the more it's the harder the fight will become for Gervonta Davis. And it's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. That's just what I feel. You know what I mean? It's just like the situation like with Spence and Crawford, right? It was like, I told them they should have got they should have got Crawford when he was little, but they waited until he got into his bigger body. You know what I'm saying? And so, I feel like that situation come into play. I just feel like that situation is gonna come into play, man. You know what I mean? So what they're saying is no rematch with him, but a rematch with Lamont Roach is possible, man. So we shall see what's to come, man. You know what I mean? I'm interested and to see what comes or what may come about, to be honest, man. I'm interested in that topic. I'm interested in to see who brings what to the table, essentially, man. That's what I'm interested in. But anyway, man, I'm up out of here, man. I'll try to check back in tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good night. DT, man, I'm sorry, my brother. It's a short show, but hey, we made progress, bro. We still did a 30-minute show. You know what I'm saying? That's better than no show. You know what I mean? And man, I'll be back tomorrow, man. I'll try to come back tomorrow, man. Man, y'all have a good one, man. I'm up out of here, man. LikeableDialogue. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then, as always, man, go tell a friend and go tell a friend and go tell a friend to check out LikeableDialogue.
Shout out to LikeableDialogue.